yɛhwɛ yɛn ho yie afiri gya hyehyeɛ ho. Yɛkaa mu sɛ ɛbɛbɔ yɛn ho ban ayɛ ahwɛ yɛn na ɛmfa yɛn agyapadeɛ anaasɛ yɛn nkwa ɛnum mu. Nɛnɛ ɛwɔ nsɛm dɛdɛ bebam akɔm ahu kwan a ɛwɔ sɛ ɛsɛ wohia na ɔde bɔ wɔ agyapadeɛ ho ban. Nsɛm a ɛbɔ ɛho ɛne gya hyehyeɛ ho. Yɛbɛkɔ wo mpa na yɛnso yɛsua deɛ ɛwɔ sɛ yɛyɛ. Dwumadie yi ɛyɛ ahwɛyie nsɛm. Saa dwumadie wei ɛbrɛ mo. Yɛbɛkɔ akɔgye nkratoɔ deɛ nti no ma w'afidie ne nnaeɛ na hwɛ yɛn na ɛnsua bibi mfiri mu. Yɛkɔgye nkratoɔ aba. Me din di nso afrɛ me Akosua Fire. Medas.
So I introduce that into our residents who are Moji. I have seen them when safety is our home.
Welcome to the Ghana National Fire Service TV, simply called the Fire Service TV. This channel is coming up to fill a gap in the Ghanaian television industry. The Ghana National Fire Service was established to prevent and manage undesired fires. And as part of that mandate, we are to conduct public fire safety education. Now, as an institution that was established to provide fire safety education, there is the need to have a channel through which this education will be propagated to the people of this good country, Ghana. This station is being established as alternative to other security channels that deal specifically on security issues. This channel will therefore focus on the safety of the generality of the people of Ghana. This station is therefore going to show the people of Ghana what to do and what not to do in order to have a safe country for all of us. Safety is very practical in nature, and therefore short videos and clips are going to be shown on this particular channel, the Fire Service TV, to the people of Ghana, so that everything we do will be practicalized. You can sit comfortably in your home, watch this channel, and practice it so that we'll be safe in this country. Therefore, I urge all of you Ghanaians to tune into this channel every day of your life so that we will all be safe in our country, Ghana. Thank you very much.
Friends, Epictetus once upon a time said, "It is not what that has happened that matters, but the interpretations of what that we place on what has happened that matters." A lot of things happen to us. The world is throwing a lot of things to us. The question is, how are we dealing with all that the world throws at us? Others may decide to resort to destructive tendencies. Now, there's also sometimes you need to make decisions which way to go so that we can live life to the fullest. Friends, it is as a result of these things that happen to us in the world that I invite all of us to make time with your counselor on the program, Time with the Counselor, Reverend Diwotu Ike Ezwami, the Chaplain General of Ghana National Fire Service, on Fire Service TV for more insights into how to build resilience against the onslaughts of our time. Thank you.
I came across power safety technology. So I introduced that into our residents, who are more than 4,000. And over the period, they have testified how power safety technology have saved them when the need arises.
Power safety. Safety is our hallmark.
Yo, at here for your sign Emma Mwakaba beam ever fire service tea so. Nene dear and common ebe papa. And na akosia fire maji medway. Ne so who say, a young comma ye bedi a whom he anti. And there was say ye nya painful. Omo akwadare ewo adwuma mu aye ahweye adwuma yi achepa ewo fire service adwuma mu na omo nso edi omo nimdie na omo wo ebe kyerɛkyerɛ yen ebiebie mmranom dane mmrano na yenso yehu de ewo se ye enu nti eye deputy retired pa kwesi adutwim ewo bia se yema wakwaba ye da wasese da bia ye flower onso unya adagie na obeka ye ho esan se ni ndie na ekura on de audit na fia
Besbedasi
ye da wase pa so waba enna mesan ewo do won Michael atokosa na Oba Fire Service adwuma mu a eye ahweyi a ye ma certificate eye krata ye de mo so betumi aye adwuma wo mmea bi no ono ena ye panyin a oda eye deputy director oda eche na chese panyin pa no ni ho a ono so ena ewo ho dio ye ma ho akwaba
enia
ene ye frɛ wo ha na chese ye pese nindia na awo no onso omra na omehye ema atiefo ne ahwefo nyina emfa bi na omo nso mfa mo omo ho ban na wotwe etwa mu no ye biebie mu a na enne ye pese ye hu se ye ka se inadequate fire safety ana se bia ye adwuma no enema na ewo ho no enso endimu a inadequate fire safety measures ye kɔ emra no mu a ene ne sen ye pese ahwefo entiase ne ehu se eno e kire sen inadequate fire safety measures say we de me de be sha ase wo so na wa kire mu kakra amaye
ahwefo ne atifo ye mamo achi the woman say inadequacy, that's the word I would like to use. Inadequacy. Just I don't know. And so pay na and so pay no wo baby a saa nneɛma no nyinaa ɛfa fire certificate na mu no yɛde ma wa yɛwɔ nneɛma ɛnan a ɛwɔ sɛ yɛhwɛ ɛde yɛ adwuma baako yɛ means of escape no nneɛma pii wɔ yɛbɛkyerɛkyerɛ firefighting equipment nneɛma bebree wɔ yɛbɛkyerɛkyerɛ fire alarm and warning system and so nneɛma bebree wɔ yɛbɛkyerɛkyerɛ ɛna source of water supply nti saa nneɛma nan nyinara no ɛna sɛ wonni deɛ fire service mmerɛ mu no ɛne yɛn nhyehyɛ mu no yɛpɛ sɛ wonya ɛno ne inadequacy no anaasɛ inadequate fire safety measures na ɛno no sɛ ka no nneɛma nan ɛho nneɛma ne yɛbɛhwɛ na mu baako ne ahwɛ ne nyinaa akɔ akɔsi nti saa na kyerɛ
na kyɛ sɛ metie mu ya wontumi sɛ yɛ nan sɛdeɛ wotwem yɛ nan ti wontumi nya miɛnsa a baako nka ho enti sɛ baako kora mamu a na kyɛ sɛ enwie yo na yɛ dase na sɛ enwie pɛya emra mu no ɛdeɛn ɛna emra no hyɛ sɛ yɛmfa ɛnyɛ saa dwumadie koro no anaasɛ yɛbɛka ne sɛ consequences bɛn ɛna ubenya sɛ woanyɛ saa nneɛma no nyinaa sɛ dio mpacho
medawasi mafa kwan we so etie ahwefo ene fire service mpanimfo enyina me fa kwan we so ebo me penning deputy retired Kwakwesi waka ho na meti bibia meti de bia ngofo ba officer mo say me ye me nneoma bi ti say ono I am very inspirational on the ocean playing a pigeon edu bi.
Yes, the food you are planning.
I mean sure. Ampa okabibi efa inadequacy ho. Embremu no ni nyina pepepe se na odetiti yen no. Em se embremu no se na oka no. Yen so kra ye de bi aka ho ye hu se wunya nsuo water storage. Wunya exit. Wunya alarm any fire extinguishers no na se wu nimpa wo ho no wunni hunimdie a bibi sia obetumi afa extinguishers no edi aye adwuma would also place it under inadequacy because one nyoma no wunnim senia alarm cry boy ti wunnim senia se we bakwiti a nti eye enhye se ubenya saa nyoma nyina so be pese ube training anantete ebi ema wonya hunimdie ama bibi sia which me aye hu bibi and fire service ko edu na se wanya sa ndom na se yehu se wo no enwie epayo a embremu no chief officer etumi ehye se yemfa asom ento sibia so after ebia inspector akwahwe se akwa inspection ahwe se atochi makakra ana fire cover no abofom kakra embrehye se yemfa ohye entoso yemma the pemino be a friend fire notice and warning notice ye twa gina so say wo proponent say ye by inspection no we touchma ha touchma yemma ekon ebia the pemino the pen bako say fesesi na say wanya and ye be a friend fire notice be ba bo na ye hwe say yemma bebia tena no we use you until say wa correct mistakes ni nyina.
Okay, not as a yeshemwa. Se wanya sa nneɛma ni nyina na eye opanyimpa o da jahyehyɛ ku na no eye chief fire officer wo kwan se o hyew na o de sa bibia etoto na akwa mu na wo kasa na wo kan bibi o se ebi wo ho a wato nyama ni nyina de agu ni fi o de agu ni office enso onim se de yesi eye den eyusu no e na ka me assembly obi kan wo ya so se eja si ena nipa no fire extinguisher na mo onim se de eyusu no ti o tam extinguisher na ena otutu ja no ono nso ni dia onim no enti se wo to bibia wo office na wo nim se de ye yusu na de jaba obe yusu na chese enim pe na inadequacy no eno nso eka ho bi enti na eniema ewo se yenya na bibia di mu peye no eye se wo se alarm system means of escape
fire alarm and warning systems firefighting equipment in a water supply
so firefighting equipment no ebi ne de hen
your car firefighting equipment in various levels because your certificate ayama no low risk medium risk and a high risk
okay say mpacho we de me pesa obefa ne baako na wachirim fa ne baako na wachirim
mate enti your car bibi say fire extinguisher atukukura mo also write in kukura fire extinguisher ya ka bibi say fire extinguisher fire extinguisher no we a carbon dioxide
okay
and you want a dry chemical powder
okay
and also we extinguishers are you expect to say anye bi kura ubenya we baako na dry powder ne baako and also e when you weight so wo hwe ho a ya tro ho 3 kilograms sa na dry powder no so be 6 kilograms okay. In our times so be to me we say no 5 kilograms no be dry powder no so 9 kilograms enti sa na ya neti enti you catch the fire extinguisher we me no na ene de me di wo be kusku kaka what we air horn and no say carbon dioxide carbon dioxide di bia wo horn
yo ashafo na mo show na
gas na ifri mo ba enti gas no should be protected till it gets to the seat of fire so what is here in a way no one nozzle kit bi as a kwala person so we be enti sa na tie eno so enam ni hose na ba enti we air dry chemical powder na we air carbon dioxide firefighting equipment we need the minimum
okay
your hose real hose real hose no air drum ni ya chechire hose na fa ho sa ya wo fie covering distance 30 meters into say assemble anuncio ne nemu into wo ubia wo betimi di akobe bi eja no wo no na wakọ akodum no ebi wo ka ho ebi so wo fie into levels no ebi a udru medium level ebi a factories ni eyi na hose reel e wo any wo sprinkler system ni e your sprinkler heads any wo nsuo e wo baby a eba actually because our detection system in our alarm into imusie no ana agya no edru level na ye pen no a na edru wo say pima na enu ankasa automatically na start here adwuma na say nipa o nipa ni ebe ye adwuma any our suppression system ni use gas enu use nsuo no sprinkler system na suppression system use gas ejina area kura ebe hia saade no fa ne say mo wo bank because of new man na e very delicate niti you use suppression system or factory we use hydrocarbons near yi into eno ba you need something to console or to protect and prevent the spread of fire and also no sprinkler system or a issue archives ube here suppression system because in your man na uhia dada to the issue kogu so a wasai no enti bia bisa no ube here suppression system enclosed na etumi suppress ja no be no so yepe control panel bi wo control panel no alarm wo nti ebebo eba na indicate na this system na imi kene nyina no eduru baby a ewo ne actually ya or say enti no because make firefighting equipment na we mu but eba automated system na or say unya control panel na usenya alarm and detection yes na enye adwuma so ati ase enti ano sa na no akoye enti na use word no yes akofa ni nyina aba ba ye adwuma ena me toa so a ye wo hydrants eno wa abonten insuo uhia oba obe yusu e de edumja eni wo water storage eno so wa abonten it could be a dug well it could be a water storage facility at tank insuo for fire to be used in a baby I no car parks for example a car park a war Enclave way a war maybe a towers way Udru baby a Wesley Towers better this for one neighbor now who's a car park be or Abrosan aha
yes
sir Abrosan car parks ni na no your rises no omni say at each level biano ubenya pointer ubetumi nya access edi edumja enti unya riser wo mu a ne outlet no e wo form a ben hydrant the firefighters ni duru hono ma wo mo connect wo mo yi to the main outlet no na you say inlet e no di ade ne be ko eduru suru a no wetumi use enti unya risers are then you get the outlet to use in firefighting valves there are so many things, but depending on the risk, won't be in fact low risk, you are overloading the safety levels. Won't be in fact medium, you are overloading it. But high risk there, for example, burst, tore, Valco, VRE. They even have monitors and foam in the name. They have firefighting systems. And working automatically. And your man a cano, and will be in the dia. Ye did juma. What is it? Okay.
Sir, not as say, ye will be in the dia, ye did juma. Dio, what the cacrava come
what can you now? On say, what the a better inadequate one. No, Cassie, you will be an juma. That's a fire inspector, and I say, beer, we see who own him the Asmano, say, Koye assessment. Na share ni omo ye no because certificate no content no bet you say the purpose of which the certificate is issued. There no ekoso. To your assessment ni nyina no bet you say we in the here, we in the here, we in the here. Na say we no here for instance or can be a factory into no NFPA National Fire Protection Agency. One more emblem make say every 5,000 meters biano. A bit here say depending on the factory or no, or bet yeah sprinkler. Oh, hey, it be what it defa. And it's a 1 year and inadequacy boom. The say you best sure say yeah. So 1 year there. Na you say you know what some can. You say what the nimpa and atu is same.
Yo atie for na we die masomo a adesua no ekoso bebre ya kyerkyerem bia ni dwumaku a wudi bia eno na ebe kyere fire fighting equipment a ubehia ewo obi aye bi ho dio ufi certification a wo be die na me de be sha ase wo so ye ko fire certificate mu a eniama ben ena ewom eniema ben ena ewo certification no
me da say am say enioma ewo no me penny oboboso so enam say enya that question no ntino amaye hu say edikan certificate no ebebisa dia ben ade ntina woji certificate no the purpose of which you apply for the certificate ntino en dwumadi a ekoso wo mpesue so ana ifinu ana say factory ana baby a we adwuma no and a betray if you are say you a na ya ka alarm system ben in a wo extinguisher ben na wo e wo hin e locations are extinguishers in and so for certificate na e betray say you wo escape route no ana exit na you wo nine enum miensa e wo northern sector of the building e wo southern or east share locations no in a extinguisher so share locations no if you are your car storage or dark tank and answer or storage elevated one ni nyina ebetire afi so your chief officer the signature was so ebetire expiry wogie no every year bia na say renew ebetire eda wo de je no eda be expire all these things do for certificate na ebetire nso say certificate would display and say wogie a wo share wo draw ntini nyina betire say this is certificate this year upon ya enhance no ya wan dey tumpo add the security features nti ibi kokoji certificate na fake it means say we fake nti for certificate na content na kire number of equipment baby number of exit any water storage and mawunya idea of nyoma any ahobambo a we dey abo sa facility nti na we ye bia wonim dia umaso a na ohwe ya obengu say ade inadequacy we have as inadequacy ni ha and I say mistake we have as mistake ni ha no correct
okay na say de wo kana ehia pa say wo di certificate be bo ho say yes na nipa no nani bo so a owura no hu a ohun say me fa ha wo steady ni nyina obehu ba bia bibia wa e wo say oko deputy wo de kakra be ka ho amaye
oh yeah the woman say baby a uye no nipa hu hia pa nti nipa hu hia ni nti yam so obo so but wa nipa hu pa nti so hu say exits any emergency exits here very very important it means first keep no ye ka number of doors, number of exits, number of emergency exits, assembling points and sana when we say we new directional signs a bachelor so far obu on we rather more we nim the fire plan most often the dire complex no room also say fire plan or e chiro baby a ugina na asem tu a baby a be fa pi enti enu nyina ye nyoma ye be expect say risk very high risk and a medium risk sa nyoma low risk there is just a room or two cheno sa nyoma there is straightforward but baby a complex a story building at 12 to 10 uremu a your main exit entrance a wonfinfin emergency exit way normal exit way baby wa ura normal exit in a staircase emergency exit no door no one actually emergency exit ubia actually do be combat yasa a protecting for some time into kosewa ija na say smoke into me mbaw which we nyakwan every dan it be 10 minutes 20 minutes 30 minutes depending on the stability ya madano protection it was a heat any smoke into me penetrating through baby nipa no nti saa no ma we nyina fire service inspectors ne hwe na ye ma yes adaya soso Ghana nyina fire service inspectors na ko wo nim dia o ni die ni wo nyina na usually na ya shada BBF friend simulation exercise ni ama ye operational men so take advantage aba no so aba be hwe se mfa se gya to ha se ne be ye nafa nti odu won ma o ho nim die se me car na me de ko me fa ha me se me fa me se ti nyoma me de kan ho ne se ye nya fire certificate ni nyoma ni wi a fire safety department ne fire operational departments no wo mo collaborate okay simulation exercise we between aka say contingency plan and as bibi no ma ye no mehu how to manage that situation in case say edura enya afi na ebedura nsa firemen akọ wo mo akọ dada wo nim kwan on be fa so ewura ho aye bibia enti na bebi obenya ni nsu efi bebi hydrant ne da onim say we no ye risers wa ha we was sprinkler system we will say onim nyinara enti oduru hono ma onim adwuma okọ akodi e wo hono enti nam de be kan ho say certificate na ye agi ni nyina no ye sama ye nkrofo na omdum gya no edi nkuta ho wom ni safety department edi nkuta ho bebi I feel say ye high risk and medium risk no wom ye exercises ehu in case says BBC betumi esi ana BBC betumi esi
so na mpese atiefo enyantia senti pese o kiremu usi so kiremu high risk any lower risk no difference in kiremu edem ne say
for example normal classroom
medium risk
normal classroom normal office of one a low risk e dey ana wo typewriter ba kon computer ba kon fridge ba kon TV ba
kon no atiefo ye the fire certificate no ato TV no so mo bia enhwe sedia etie say yentos
well ye can medium risk ye expect say hazards na wo no e ni mu kakra nyoma e wo bia say normal electricity but we use more of it activity all ye no electrical points no doors activity all ye no human activity nipa na wo edan mu no so doors activity all ye no it takes a longer period for you to come to an assembling point into hono sa na kwe medium risk into no sa nhihye ne awo no ebe defa if low risk high risk ye mainly a volatile environment me can bust me can vary me can valco wo mu nyoma na omo ye no already no amu no risky into nyoma ka ho a e ma ne ye se bi ejato a enye ndure chi jato se to wa no nipa mienu mi ansa betumi adum no you would need a complete fire engine 1, 2 or 3 depending on the time and the extent and me declare baby say high risk hydrocarbon for example gas filling station automatically a high risk petrol filling station even though the content is buried down it's a high risk because ejato one ma enye nipa ba ko asem ina treswa emfa ho ni baby a eko dia make out trase obi tini kem kura to bitom nanse an woni ba road iso gas abc gas na ehye wonchen gas etwom eko nyina na eja di so na eja di so aba be 5 gas nti chi na obi stop gas e benya because unya twem a enu kan hu say ye vapor na ehye ti vapor na ehye na mframa ne nenam nti anya wura wo kan wo kura eja nto kan kura wo ho be wore kakra na gas so fa wa wo ti say ho anwu wom wo do saka pe na wo ho aro ti say de obi a wa fa jema no ho nti no there are so many yi wo no ma e wo sa high risk ni medium risk na ba se dan ye fa no the height of the building the size of the building the number of persons in the building and the activity that goes in the building and you ma koso e danum na me hu say especially e dan multi purpose become multi-purpose. One our ground floor no where omo ye. One our second floor no where omo ye. Obi ton ade wo ho, obi ye office wo, obi ye mo kan say restaurant e wo ho. Nti kan hu say nyoma bebre na akoso was adan no. Restaurant no either so use gas no dey ye, ala say we use electric cooker and no dey ye. Ni nyina generate heat. Dia make out here. Sana obi so on man office nyoma we use on we use computers bebre we use power source bebre and so ye ansa na nipa dom na eba no usually mo amuye adwuma nya mo nkan se mo fifie na bae enti ya fa say mo nyina mo ye alien to the building apart from those who work in that particular building ma come kodidi me restaurant me ni baby a obi akọ okodiju me bi wo office bi wakọ akọ nim de akọ so obi akọ omo boutique ne some saloons omo ye no ma onkrofo aba bi be ti beto nyoma. Such area no automatically it falls under either medium or high. A hotel it falls under medium risk. A other in a falls under high risk. That's how it is.
Yeah, deal.
Yeah, near what can near okay, I with the signage, so no directional science, nay, exist science, nay, honka cahono. Say Ghana, maybe I make us say near a fire one. Yaman fire who are yesua about signages in a female and male washroom. Yeah, we signage just away female and signage just away male. I am very important. So you be who sign you mean now. I'm a send you kind of say mean now. I'm a send you what first thing me call public place be a me service be winning deal of fire who crown. Measure the state of it. Nipa ho exit no ahin na wo ho infa na se BBC a metumi ese mo za adwen no na metumi atene bebi a ese BBC a pe ina metumi abuo bi ma epi nti yemma ehia ye ne nsua ye kwa me kai say some time ago Eastern region one Sunday me ohana ye frame me boss frame say BBC wo hotel mimbodino na minkoho na minkohwe mikoye na je so mo alam no ebo na abrofo bi aba na abrofo no baaye no ade o mo hwe ni one o mo fire certificate ni o mo alarm system no na alarm no bom so mo nda Into offer me cohere and I say, allow me na boa na me hwe mo had it corrected. Asa da brofo no e kwada ho. Into mo consciousness level no, safety consciousness no. We never grew up with it. It is something we are adapting. It's not adding, but education, because we are. Me who say if who say if I you could then be a more. You share or more fire couple level, or more directional science. Me, I'm a BCA. You to me, yaba assembling point.
Yo, dio na ye dase. Ashafo ne atiefo. Said the midi kanka and adisua any yesua. Mia me shen deputy ni diwa kaya me kromesua bibi bebre film bebre wo ho na minima enne menso maye den masua enu nti na ese o so usua bi dwumadi ye eye wo ye de enti ne ye ese ye ma ye ni bre pa ni ye hwe ye ho bambo ye Nebia asama ameka ne se Ghana fo ye nsuroja bete se nsuroja esan se eja wo hoyi eba wo fia eba wo dwuma mu a me ka yes it doesn't not negotiate one wo nhihye me pesa me biwe me pesa me fa we na emom no eba fa bibia wuti kura anye ya onkwa etwa so enu nti na se ya hwe yie fire safety ana ho bambo nsem no mi ankasa sei edamakoma so papa esan se ya werho ya ahonti bebre so obehu so obi abre aye adwuma asi dan aye we na eja edi ni nyina akọ enti ya besra mu se de ya kyerɛkyerɛ mu no ensam ne yaka bebre usi ya dan wudi ya adwuma nipa na ebam esa wuji fire certificate uji o fire certificate na eniema ese uhia ewodan num na wudi bo ho ban ebo nipa omo mu ban ese unya ni nyina na mmom ahobambo no kora wo ye na BBC a eniema wudi beso ejana no eno nso ehia pa enti mesra mu mumyemfa na anibre so na yensua wa ya wo ma ye bia wura fire service bra na wonso ebeje nimdie no nafako yebekwa akwaje nkrato aba yebeto aso mesra mo se munni yachi wo Facebook live na momfa madwen kire ene masembisa nyina emfamre yekwa aba yebesehia
I came across power safety technology. So I introduced that into our residents, who are more than 4,000. And over the period, they have testified how power safety technology have saved them when the need arises.
Power safety. Safety is our hallmark.
Yo, ya sign so ababiem ewo ahweye nsem so. We ye fire service TV na ye ubetimi adi achi ewo Ghana National Fire Service ko Fire Service TV ewo Facebook a ubedi achi na nso watumi ahweye na watie nsem na nkyerɛkyerɛ a ye de eba na ye ya homatrofo na ye ka ye bebi atum na nso wafrɛ na wakyerɛ wadwen anase odi afutu sema owo odi amaye enti ya homatrofo no 050 960 8744 050 960 8744 Deputy samne yakabia na baby edru no na o kyerɛkyerɛ yemu niema ewo se yenya ewo fire certificate me firefighting niema equipment na ye behia ewo ye nyubadi mu ewo dwumadi mu no o boso mienu na ye pese omfa de aka na ento aso emaye
yo yaka firefighting equipment
yes
yakeke ka bebre eno kra se mi ja landing valves so wo car parks na risers na ba out landing valves na ba piki to be kona hose ese ho na nozzle eso ewo ha obetumi edi edum guja ni nyina ye training security men na wo mum se de esi no na wo so anyi wo de wo mehu na de America kone se before anema bi be ye adwuma no wo dem before be adwuma se uti bibi enti wontumi nye complete wa bra woni detection and alarm systems. Detection and alarm systems no you will smoke detectors in your heat detectors and also the risk levels no baby a smoke what they normal but baby a heat what they say e jane ya to one no nti no sa baby a heat detector baby there is a hono risk level no e was the America what you see nti ya we no wo ho ene ye wo carbon monoxide reading detector and near the car parks because car exhaust fumes nearby no nyina ya incomplete combustion enti wo hye wo cha betwa enti sai no so alarm wo ho a se eno cost rupia alarm no bomb am wo no so me no mo extractors on betwe sai ni fi wo no makwan ada ho enti there are so many detection systems in your other detection systems are e wo no a ye de ko ye kano beam be say warehouse ni say so no wa enti eno de am to me detector ni mbosoro pa nti the bo beam na e won finfin no there no sa na o the system bi I say photocell system bi sa nti se smoke ni twem a na detect pe na alarm na maso na so won se bibi esi wo hono nti ye wo smoke detector ye wo heat detector ye wo beam detector any ye wo carbon monoxide alarm system and so a detector e dru e ho ai no so bo na detection systems ni nyina no e connected to an alarm inti detector na alarm na piki na alarm ne piki na abopin na say wa wo se bibi sinti an no ka say mrofo ne tie wo so mo ntira dem onim se bibi esi sa ne nyina so ba che say bibi yesi ti no se e na usually ye wo device ye ka say smoke detector the device it is a battery type point but ye ka system it is a link for detection alarm in a control panel na control panel na ye kan wasem no ye wo de a fa zone in ye wo de a pointer means specific ti de wo zone no to make us say hanum meja no eda into wo hwe so a fire officer no oduru won no hwe so onim say third floor team no oko analog system no a enye sa no so eno so piki aben sa ye afra okwa kochinti ye recommend say wo benya control panel nya de ya addressable kire say betre obebi potia ade no na ama wo msaye mmere ehunu ade no bebi also koye this enkrofo ho no me ye no wo nsa ho ne ho na say dan enkrofo nimpi no a bebi ade no toye no wonim no I was addressable no na direct call into control panel ya addressable esama zones to when say smoke detectors na eri nyina no obia wo ne number obia wo ne zone obia wo ne yi into eboa emietumi hu bebia ade no ena this control panel na make no eba yɛmfa nkosie tokuro bim either say mo wɔ entrance or reception wɔ wa ebo and I say even it can be detached from the main building aba ebi amo yɛn ha no fa say beka say washroom nti ɛno sa no yɛbɛka de say mo ka de say reception and I say gatehouse ben say wɔ hɔ nti ɔwɔ nipa obi wɔ ha ɔmaane nti bibi ba wɔ so a de ɔwɔ so wɔyɛ no wayɛ onim adwuma no inim de a ɔbɛkɔ akɔyɛ onim hu nim de ɔbɛfrɛ fire service na fire service aba na sɛ ɛbɛduru ntam yɛahwɛ deɛ ɔwɔ nyinaa nti saa nneɛma nyinaa yɛyɛ ma ɛconnecte firefighting equipment na ɛyɛ automated ne nyinaa like sprinklers suppression systems anaasɛ yɛwɔ nneɛma bi wɔ so a ɛno so si a ɛno aso bɛtumi aba bɛboa anaasɛ alarm no bɔ a ɛbɛtwe yɛadwene si biribi so ma yɛ nti all these things are nneɛma a ɛboa and sɛdeɛ meka no no smoke detector heat detector yɛwɔ beam detector ɛna yɛwɔ carbon monoxide detection system a ɛma alarm akyerɛ sɛ bi a ɛyi na ɛwɔ fam wɔ no toxins abema na say yabom je so mutumi pie na ye se na me pese o ma ahwefo enti bibia se eye control panel no obi ti ho a o monitor na se bibisi a ebe ma sound ama wate how does it work yeah and instead am see ye this reception and I see this main gate bibia security man be one because automatically bibisi ebe ma alarm na ema alarm na ekire on the control panel no zones wo so zone addressable nti be kire bi a third floor room 2 specifically na say you fireman and so nipa na wo no obetumi afo akwakohwa adekoro so obe free fire service na wa free fire service say ja ebi wo so ana apeke some dust and I say some ebi nti na ama airborne then you can easily correct it okay ena dio meso na wo de yafa smoke detector but we say it was smoke detector and na heat detector said yes a kind and na your alarm system like difference no between the three yeah share detections detector a detector or say sound bi bo ebo nti sa sound na ebo na be ka ho an your friend system ti na ya alarm system what you say you have a sounder. You have a detection system. You have a core point. When the three comes together, it is a system. Am I clear? Yes. Okay. Okay. So,
and the other canon system no, and I bet you ma detector heads. You want into a pick here smoke na ono or transfer ama alarm because you were a be breaky. A break here, a pick here, no sound and the money system. No, your system be crowd why it be the warehouse. All right, ebia or ammonium nitrate. Only the NSA obey measure the temperatures. Say temperatures never a demo ammonium nitrate, they are not so hot there, and yes, you there's a heat canopy. And I just say, it in some baby eba. Into the there were so many of them. Send your can odi can say in your ma we your honey in your ma all storage you know in a better the appropriate the right a device and a system I say we install to make sure say I don't know why very apt in terms of a proactiveness ama bibi engine sem na send your car bibi efa simulations odi bibi every year once yeah kasa no yeah certificate yeah obibia your friend a logbook yeah the count into no okabibi say we training every year to let the people be abreast with it becomes a lifestyle so we honor so one year side no BBC a we dwane kura wo baby a and so we know every year you record it in the logbook na inspections so we systems no we inspect process here when your problem be you record all of that in the logbook. In the system no eboa ema we are very proactive. Maybe be see it to me esi ho kwan ama wetu ho anamon. Ebi won so asene your kind no a false alarm ebi ho a because so active that we picking that still no we trigger na say na ya chiro mo say na ya reset no na consultant na oye no wa chiro mo say na ya reset no then you reset it. There are people assigner omo hwe say say na omo no activity a ube I reset it na ya hwe say system di bia na eye adwuma.
Okay. Yo say yeah that's it. Deputy.
Yes.
Yeah cast addressable system. Any conventional system. Difference in yes and church
And let me kind of say analog. Conventional analog. Okay. A bar flow ni na enchire specifically where
the fire
is. Addressable a zone. Actually room.
Okay.
As such, there's a specific detector area, you know. It is every detector has a number. It is an address here. A code 1, it goes to the floor. 10 floors, I just say a third floor. Third floor, 10 rooms, I just say no, third room number 3. Who write room number 3? We just say smoke detector number 5. It gives you specifically where you have to go. That is the reason why it is addressable. It takes you to the specific. There's a way to be when it appears on the panel. It appears on the panel until every information is on the panel. I pick it in a walk in chess. I won't waste him and question. You know exactly where you're going and you know exactly what to go and do.
Yeah, that's it.
Yeah, because the company be that's offering me quiet assessments. In a you recommend is obe here addressable type of system. Oh, no body, that's well a choice. But the end professionally, our experiences is what we have done for years, for many years, we think that this will help you.
Yes,
this will help the company.
Choice is the name no. There be a come say do a cost benefit analysis of who are there now. Why na shesi kana o de kwa akotono. Se wo hwere saa ajapade ni nyina na. Does it worth it? Is it worth it?
That's it.
It's
my main control panel. There were various zones. There were 4 zones, 8 zones, 16, 32. Into the cost would differ depending on the size of the place and the number of the height of the building. That's the number of floors. And the number of rooms a woman in a bema chess will be here be and so be here kakribi. Into only an moment munchena semani say e be an you know one crampono and yanchiche mupia he can use a 4 zone system which can easily help to address the issue so that at least we say because nipa no ti obi anko kone nemu what from the panel will indicate everything and for you to know exactly the problem.
Yeah, sir. Yeah, that's it. Yeah, because your Facebook page near call TD at your phone so a catching. Yeah, Benana Dixon. Ben say that Benna ye befa adwumayefo nana eno de emre no so a Ghana ban ebeka am obiate na say me pa adwuma no pa na de moye no nso eso ye ni monkoso nyame hira mo na monkoso enye adwuma no saa IB anas or say maya de pa mo badwuma eye kunadu apaw ono nso say maya de pa wabɔ ne nsam de amayen na Philip Oduro Asare ono nso say monkoso mbo adwuma pa maya de pa ahomatrofo no nso mesan asisu biem 050 960 8744 050 960 8744 na chese won so ode wadwen kire ene wasembisa enso abreye na yaka ama yebeto aso na we die me pese eye fire inspection na say omo a eso omo kɔ ewura emiamia ekɔ hwɛ sɛ obia de niema atotototo akwam eye fire inspectors no emramu no power ben no mo power ben na omu gina so a omotumi ede ye sa adwuma no na hwan na mra no ma na kwan se otumi ekoye sa adwuma no. Sir deputy, sorry.
Fire inspector obia yateten action adwuma ni so from inspection level, certification level, and even to the extent that said your kaka do training ni education obetumi aye na yatetu we a yema wo tag ayedema ono yema wo tumi a usu tumi di wura bebia say minim system omorane they still have an identification they call na oba wo ho a e wo say o ma ne kwan ma we inspect eye bibia so wa ma ne kwan a violation o utietia na djuma oye no so na tumi no won ne say ebi a o suspect say ho no problem wo ho ana say we hu say bi a ho no nioma amoye wo ho no enso eni ana obi amana asutire say nioma bi won ma osuru say bi a ijato a asem betumi aba ina be ma ba oba nioma ya ye kan no ba be inspect obehwe wo means of escape obehwe we say enso eni a odi kan na bia wo mama da pen ana say yi say fix it eno sa no wo mtu o short way ni mu ba wo say fix it the pen no so no mo ba na won ye dia then they give you a notice and close up the place for you to rectify and so wait me aye ejuma na nyoma ema omo ehwe ni nyina na ye ba ko so we surface keeping ya papa all right so be close up the place. So firefighting equipment, these are the adequacies. So firefighting equipment in Drew year to make catch say yeah na fix the answer. So we need water source of water supply, hydrant in the vicinity within a short distance. And your compost is also in a hydrant on premise. But there should be a hydrant within the vicinity. I be enable fire service to draw water to do the firefighting. And also anywhere or catch say a reservoir be. Obu a swimming pool is accepted because water we can draw it and open source. Obu a elevated tanks said your kind and you see accepted. Into there are so many things yeshe and sani am
some pacho me family caller na yentos. Hello. Hello. Say yashre
into say fire inspector no ni tumi a owo a also the inspecting place a oba wo a untumi nsi ni kwan ne say oba one o say uniform two owo bibi o dey bet na so oba na obi bulldoze in the plate ni oh pacho me ba be inspection wa ebi wo krampa fire service na strong ahead of time say nda say omba be inspection wo into obeba na wunim so omba no ma ba omba so ebu awa because ni o ma to sini nyina no wo mo kirew na aboa ma watutu ni ye ma wetumi ayi weduma ma asem ensi but unni to me say obesi wo mo kwan and we see wo mo kwan violation it's against the law and you can face penalty units and you be 50 penalty units or 3 months if you want you have 100 penalty units or 6 months if you are 250 penalty units or 1 year it's there and a fire inspector na mu no so no ono so ba na o ya ade e ya niamo ho a fire service etumi eyini free ejuma eyi na oye no suspend the fee inspection was after departments we were able to do akodi two also utumi face penalty ye betumi afine no e ko beyond na ya ye kro no sama etumi do ko o so tumi ma ye do ko court enti etwa emra no sa neti
ma min kan ento aso ne mi deputy akan etiefo anasa hwefo ebia omofu se wasabi waboni trim una hoka waka ne pepe se ne amra ne tie no regulation 8:1 a fire inspector authorized by the chief officer may at a reasonable time enter any premises that is subject to this regulation. 1, to inspect a fire certificate. So oboshe the fire certificate will be an 2, to ensure that means of escape provided in the premises are properly maintained and kept free from obstruction. COVID time, in a binum, the extinguishers in a umudisi, a door near Adano, they have obstructed the access route. Most of the banks, obviously, they are thinking more about security than any 3, to ensure that firefighting means are properly maintained, to ensure that persons employed to work on the premises have received adequate instruction or training. Training is very key into the here. In our case, says one man it's yambra. Also, obstruction of a fire inspector. A person shall not, under this regulation, willfully obstruct or delay.
Hello.
Hello.
Yes, Yama Kwaba Eba Fire Safety TV. Fire Safety. Mpacho yetio.
Me prefer La Paz.
La Paz, okay.
Mpacho, me asen bitana say. Eya e person bi chesa brepa, Argentina Ghana National Fire Service, omo mwaye. Fire extinguishing ba mayento. It's the open extinguisher, obetia winya extinguisher nto. Bi okwa kra extinguisher when the man last say me use me car. Me do baby extinguisher me use here. There's an and yes, I extinguisher and use. Fire service for buy no and on mobile dictate me catch them say when ye extinguisher system use. Me so baby I make a toy no. I remember the uncle on your officer, uncle being chain and make a toy. Inti Argentina Fire Service for Munye Samuano. The Mupe say, yet to extinguishes, I am my bread. Inti your sermon. The Mupe Samuan and anybody fan. I am on top of extinguishes. Now, you say your back if your fire service headquarters are. Your banner extinguishes are four. And I say your any fire station now. Your banner extinguishes are four. Nay, you say your cocoa. Your person is a bread.
Yo, yeah, that's it.
Pacho dear o kai no kanwa no batanya ne kwamu ha embremu no fire service for ye be kan say ye supervisors wo me ton no e wo ho na yes nu ye hwe so but wo here extinguisher nya den ko fire station bia ka chom say wo extinguisher wo mu be hu adukro nti a wo extinguisher say wo car ne kese ne tsade sitie the weight of extinguisher no obechiro o chiro so obechiro obi oton bi no akwakoto nipa no ho nti sa no kacho se ko kacho se bia wo dry powder bia 6 kg a wo kwa onim wo weight 3 kg a wo kwa onim nti me feel say one why are there say we point out but we here bibia akọ fire service wo kwa mbe assess no mo so direct obi bia ye ton bia oni ane ton bia ma because ono be advice say koto sa type we na fa so ka mu fire service was okay see yon ton na see aye ho referees and players ya ton ni asa ahwe ho esa na emwa intimi se wa but utumi ni fire service ni bia di nkomo so mboa so person to fire ho ni o me bia na obeboa no wa che obe bia obenya bi atono why
yo say na
yeah senior willfully obstruct send the ubesi inspector no kwan inspector chief officer amana krata ana card send your kind no we ya che so your inspector amra no hye no say on behwe say ho no fire level cover say no umma no kwan ma no nye n'adwuma bebre wa mo si o yinim mi ko adwuma bim say mi ko ye inspection ko no although ya trauma mo ebe hie so be trauma mo notice bia and say the pain say time say ye beba ho but wo ko ho a say wo mo no ebebom etu anamon aboa wo no wo mo nye for what reason a wo wuntumi antiase wo mo nim say etiamra nti me fasa akonye so ama adwuma mpanifo property owners and eden wura no mo ne adwuma for atiase say ebi ba na say asoma no ebi wa tibibi ebi say is brother say opese obahwe bibi ebi wa tibibi a which is reasonable man kwan na so ode the card chewa na onbe say onye bibi a etie ya mbra dia say na yepeni kan a ye da hye a so bibi a mbra no ko etie man kwan aisa utie mbra
na say enye say obia or fire uniform bia and they bet me a be say or quack inspection. I just say ukra card, actually say, oh, ye fire inspector.
Yeah.
No, and I did as them bisa be my experience, ma who be and maybe young fan say, ye nipa bebre ye program or ha. Nkofo atua sika eba behwe memfa na say ye bo nwom ye music show na nkofo atua sika behwe fire extinguishers bibia wo ba bia ye de asi ya hyehye because e wo fire certificate no so say ha na say ye de we asi ha na say ye de we asi na emom no eduru time na omo be ye sa program no na omo decorations ni ntino ya yi fire extinguishers ni nyina e de afi baby ese yedisi ena yedi ade akova so enti se wo wura ho a wo fire extinguisher in such a situation no at that moment na wo ye fire officer e wo ho a ade na obetimi aye because wo nye fire inspector
ma men can be mention there was difference between fire inspector and a fire officer for a function.
Okay,
there were performance inspection.
Good.
National Theatre, International Conference Center, GBC.
Okay.
Currently, the EC and the fire service was standby duty. The word is standby duty. The personnel on standby duty have got every right to work within that vicinity.
Good.
And within that vicinity, no fire service, yenim dia yenim. Say a performance area to staff for 24 hours. One more enim tokro bia or nim bibia or yenim sankofon ba won be extinguishers into mo amwo no mo betumi extinguishers na ba baby amomo betena so that BBC a mo na mo ma won obi abedware obi enu obegina ho. Nobody will come and do that job for you. You are there and that is your duty. Intima akodina odi ye adwuma no enwo wo nchen na se BBC a utame ya na wo kɔ akwa de kro nti se ba so mo decorate a ka osam ni wo mo na eye na ne mo na osam yi ni mu yi na mo bebi kro bebi ni obebu oso etetarwa a untumi yi pa wonim se ha na wo nti se BBC na wo kɔ wonim se ha na menya sa de we say BBC whole street fixed. You cannot just pick it away. It's the best thing to do is that wonim bebi ehye by the normal kata because o mo ba be performance nti o mo pesa go fo ni o mebi enti saa yi ni de ho but na me say firemen na and as a fire team na eye adwuma wo various institutions state institutions na ye do o makoho no wo medwuma no if there's going to be a function Parliament House National Theatre International Conference Center GBC EC all those places no firemen are there and it is their duty to protect that sole equipment. Sa facility no kwa na wasa mohwe entinyoma ye de amamo no monhwe so ye na mo bebi amudi besisi a eba boa mo if they want to change the location of it enya hwe musmu fence bebi eba boa mo a munsa be kan mo de akodi mudwuma sa asemsi wo wa entiano san we don't need an outside inspector bebe man no or be guide them. For example, it is the duty of the fire inspector to go anywhere and there ye be function wa chief officer nim say be function if ofu some be here assistance in fire inspector bremo or the bremo let's talk about guide them nyoma or some ye because ebu one they fix electrical things lighting systems it changes the whole place but if the inspector is there he will be able to tell you say dia o maye say na also offer nti once amu mienu nyina mo ye firemen you work in tandem. The safety officer and those who are on standby duties at the various places, more working in tandem to solve the problems as and when it arises.
You, me that's you at you for na the can go see na ne say sir fire inspectors your more hwehwe be wura wo premises and answer wadwuma wo fie abe check sane me yes o ma omokwan esan se wo ye die ene wa ho bambo enti no wo ba ye ba ne ya behwe na yehu se bibia ada na kwan mu eni ho a eni na akwan mu a ye de atoto ya amaw ebebo boa wo ho ban abo wo ankasa wajapade ho ban esan se yesi fire safety no ye nyina ya sede ye mema sede as a fire officer se me kire wo ya wonso wasede so wonso so besua no wahu ze no me di we to hwa be ye me di we to hwa be bo ho na wonso so to me asi eye jahihye ano ekwan enti yesra mu so mu hu se fire inspectors ba mumie mu apon mumie kwan ma wo mo na wo mo nso emme di dwuma no na ye nyina ye ho atoyen dio ko kakra de
baka ni nyina na ne okaya meniji ho pa ye pre performance activity ehia pa ntimi fasa kwa we so etu so no fo se ye koya enche ya afibebe ya events be because of various doms na se omi ye bi a to nya pre tibia and mompa papa Mr. Get us send a letter send a guy one from chief no says na onuya TV yebi omo request fa ye nyombe omo baye na esu ma on ye na no mbe play nti event rehearsals na activity ehia pa two event organizers for say ye kɔ enimi omunye ne sa
yo ye dase ye kɔ ye nimu no monye ne sa emfama yam say ye bre na ye bre enti ti ha na wa paso tu ka fo na
when edebia nya papa yen fluctuations be ma kanem transformers we on ma load e was doso circuit breakers be ko na kanea ne dum na eba na ije tobi ye besre sense you to na kanea na e boni ni prepra mundundum nyina wo fu e kon mesre na trade na ta yoni tona ato fa you na ko solve baby dia na wo frɛ na time a ho no na ana so obi so betu na che ho na from ba so ye oye bu okwan so ye kwa akutwa obi aka baby ye kwa obi na ya ka grill mu ye kwa akutwa I mean whole things kwani ya jin ani panko pass ye be ba no ni obi aka baby ye bi ye timpa naba mo hwe ni to mu benya free sami timo bia mo akoka se bia to god pa no twa no tutu ya te ba nyam no go ska no beto god so dia na ma se ejuma na obuka ko eri nyina no eso etwa nyankopo na
iya da
Miss Yang phones. Like no with see to me the but low areas flooding in the year. Kakrafa beka ho asem eye issue storage ni nyoma you say next time you ba ono na yehu say you could do me the issue ono so ye beka ho asem me kan say moma yenya ahweyi na yenhwe say ija Ghana experience fire free me ka ewia o ka bibi about fire but shit with anybody have feelings into the ama the firefighters no mu kodunja yeah from the into be on jo nkwa ju efim no so won na and the moon fire for say omo ye agenkwa omo na with them civil line
yo yes save prop oja abkomwa hwam to say onso di Mike our trace yeah bet
officers, a semi officers, and once they tried and they couldn't, this is where we are. After Akisama, maybe I know from it.
Let me one at the street.
Bushfire is the worst enemy of our forest, farmland, and the economy. You know, bushfire destroys Ghana's forest cover and vegetation at an annual rate of 75,000 hectares, and about 3% of Ghana's GDP is lost through the menace of bushfire every year. The livelihood of victims of bushfire is worrisome and very challenging. The only way that we can stop our worst enemy, especially during the Harmattan season, is to stop indiscriminate burning of the bush in the Harmattan season when humidity is very low. Stop hunting for bush meat with fire. Avoid palm wine tapping with fire in the dry season. Stop slash and burning without creating fire belts. Stop cooking on the farm without extinguishing the fire after cooking. Drivers and passengers must stop dropping lighted cigarette butts whilst driving. What you need to do: create fire belts before burning. Ensure that the firefighters, fire volunteers, or forestry guards are present before burning. Practice early burning before the Harmattan season. To save my life, your life, and our environment, please stop bushfires now.
Largy Films Limited.